After day two's record partnership of 360 for Leicestershire, Middlesex fought back thanks to hundreds from Owais Shah and Neil Dexter as they put together a stand of 266 on day three, and these are the highlights. The early part of the day belonged to Leicestershire. To the last ball of the first over, Sam Robson edged Harry Gurney to Matthew Boyce and was out for 7. Both Gurney and Matthew Hoggard began the day really well under overcast skies. Hoggard was doing what he's done all of his career, getting the ball to move in the air and off the pitch, and Scott Newman and Shah were both finding life difficult as they tried to make inroads into Leicestershire's massive 464 for 3 declared. But the score had reached only 28 when Scott Newman edged the impressive Gurney behind on 14. Hoggard deserved a wicket, but he had Dawid Malan dropped in the slips. No matter, because to the next ball, Malan was trapped in front and gone for 5. That left Middlesex in real trouble at 35 for 3, and Gurney was causing Shah all sorts of problems. Shah did survive after being put down by Will Jefferson, but gradually he began to find his form as the shine began to go off the ball. The batting was not always fluent, but he and Dexter began to find the boundaries, and they were much needed. Middlesex required 315 to try to avoid the follow-on, and after much of the first day had been lost through rain, that surely would be enough to save the match. At this stage, that target was still a very long way off, but batting was beginning to get easier as the pair took their side to lunch at 91 for 3 of 38 testing overs. After the break, Shah went to his 50, a tough one, made off 122 balls. And Dexter followed him there, his coming from 105 deliveries. As the partnership began to grow to something meaningful, so did the batsman's confidence, and those early difficulties became distant memories. Before tea, Shah arrived at his first century of the season with a top-edge cut. It was a wonderful effort, which had taken him 190 balls and included 15 fours. Dexter went to tea on 91, but was soon at his second 100 in only his 6th innings of the summer, following a bizarre injury. His ton had occupied 165 balls and included 13 fours, and the umpire had a bit of fun too, pretending to give the runners a leg bye. The pair closed in on that follow-on target and could relax as they approached it. Dexter clouted Claude Henderson for a 6. It took the introduction of the second new ball to break the stand, which was worth 266 runs. Dexter, on 118, skied a ball from Gurney to mid-off at 301 for 4. The new ball again made a real difference, with both Gurney and Hoggard making life difficult once more for the new batsman John Simpson. Leicestershire would have wished that the shine had lasted for longer on the first one. Shah, though, was having no problems with the newer cherry as he pulled Gurney for 6 to bring up his 150 of 280 balls. He and Simpson had by now made sure that the pressure was off by avoiding that follow-on. Although Shah did fall towards the end of the day, Andrew McDonald taking a good return catch after the former England man had made a very impressive 156. The day ended with Middlesex on 356 for 5, 108 runs behind, with Simpson still there on 34. Both captains are very positive, but on this good pitch, it still appears very likely that this game will head for a draw.